As the professors and students celebrated their victory over Darkus, Rufus felt a swell of pride. He had proven that a dog's magic could be just as powerful as any witch or wizard's. And he knew that his adventures at Warthog Academy were only just beginning. In the days that followed, Rufus was hailed as a hero throughout the school. The other students looked up to him with awe, and the professors treated him with the utmost respect. Even Professor McGonagall, the stern Transfiguration teacher, cracked a rare smile when Rufus would perform his impressive magical feats. Rufus relished his newfound fame, but he never let it go to his head. He remained humble and focused, continuing to excel in all of his classes. In charms, he mastered advanced levitation spells, making entire furniture sets float effortlessly. In herbology, he communicated with the enchanted plants to learn their deepest secrets. But Rufus's true passion was potions. Under the tutelage of Professor Slughorn, the Jolly Potions Master, Rufus discovered a natural talent for brewing the most complex and powerful concoctions. He could whip up a shrinking solution, a sleeping draught, or even a Felix Felicis potion with ease. The other students marveled at Rufus's potion-making skills, and they often asked him for help with their own assignments. Rufus was always happy to lend a paw, sharing his knowledge and techniques with his eager classmates. Outside of the classroom, Rufus continued to explore the wonders of Warthog Academy. He would chase the enchanted squirrels through the towering trees, or sneak into the kitchens to chat with the friendly house elves. Rufus even befriended a group of mischievous pixies, who would often join him in his adventures around the castle. One day, as Rufus was wandering the corridors, he stumbled upon a peculiar door that he had never noticed before. Curious, he used his magic to unlock it and peeked inside. To his amazement, he found himself in a vast, circular chamber filled with row upon row of glowing crystal balls. Rufus recognized this as the divination classroom, where students learned to peer into the future. As he gazed around the room, one of the crystal balls suddenly began to glow brighter than the others. Drawn to its power, Rufus approached the ball and peered into its swirling depths. Suddenly, a vision appeared before him, a vision of Darkus, the evil sorcerer, returning to Warthog Academy with an even more powerful army of dark creatures. Rufus watched in horror as the castle crumbled under the weight of Darkus's onslaught, the students and professors scattering in fear. Rufus backed away from the crystal ball, his heart racing. He knew he had to warn the professors about the impending danger. But just as he was about to leave the divination classroom, the door slammed shut behind him, trapping him inside. Rufus barked and scratched at the door, but it wouldn't budge. He was stuck, with no way to alert the others about the dark vision he had witnessed. That's when a sinister voice spoke up behind him. "Well, what do we have here?" the voice drawled. Rufus whirled around to see the tall, hooded figure of Darkus emerge from the shadows, his eyes glinting with malice. "A little dog, wandering where he doesn't belong," Darkus hissed. "You've seen too much, my furry friend. And now, you must be silenced." Rufus braced himself as Darkus raised his wand, but just then, the door burst open and a group of professors came rushing in, led by the headmaster, Professor Puffington. "Stop right there, Darkus!" Professor Puffington boomed. "Your evil plans end here." Darkus let out an angry growl and disappeared in a puff of black smoke. Rufus barked happily, relieved that the professors had arrived just in time to save him. As the other teachers checked the room, Professor Puffington walked over to Rufus and gently placed a hand on his head. "Well done, my brave pup," the headmaster said, his voice filled with pride.